Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Shadow Dragon here. Weird place to put an intro, I know, but yeah, let's just get straight into saving Sayori. Sayori lies on the ground carrying fear, her skin bruised and bloody, her clothes torn and dirty. A man dressed in a white shirt and black slacks looked back at me started. It's you! I reach for his throat and pull him off Sayori. She looks up at me in disbelief. Shadow? Still holding the man's throat in my hand, I lift my right foot down onto his left knee and kick it inward so it can case. The sound that cuts through his knee is exactly what I'm going for. It is broken. His scream gives me the opportunity to force him to the ground. Shadow! Give me a second, Sayori. There are more than coming from over there. Sayori puts itself as two more men come skulking through the greenery. I bring the butt of my handgun down to the man's skull that I have underneath me, knocking him unconscious almost immediately. Sayori's here with me. I can't risk her life any more than it already is. I take Sayori's hand into mine and start to run down a slope that leads us to a path further into the forest. Shadow, you came to save me? Yes, I did. Pick up your goddamn feet already, or we're not going to be fast enough to lose those guys. Right. Sayori tries to get, but I can't but notice an irregularity in her step. I look back, Sayori's limping and clutching her left thigh. We're not going to make it out of here if you're going to be this slow. I kneel onto my knees and gesture for the climb on my back. Get on my back, I'll get us out of here. But now! Sayori yelps at me for raising my voice. I'm submissively climbs to my back, wrapping her arms around my collarbone, but leaving enough space for me to breathe. I take both her legs and guide them to my waist to allow her to hold herself up. Her extra weight is going to make it a lot harder to run for long, but at least I'll get away from these guys faster. As I run, Sayori's body jumps up and down with mine. Shadow, you're hurt! I love that animation, nice. It's just my arm, it isn't serious. Does it hurt? While I must admit that it isn't serious, it also doesn't help that you keep hitting your elbow against as I run. Oh, I'm sorry. Sayori brushed her tears away. Got her shoulder by tilting her neck. Are you hurt anywhere else except your thigh? I'm sore all over. You're bleeding. I have a bunch of cuts, but nothing too bad. I'm not bleeding to death or anything. Good. Listen, I'm going to have to get you out of here. But I'm going to need your entire cooperation no matter what I ask, okay? I trust you. Good girl. Now, when we reach the top of that small hill over there, I'm going to sit you down and I want you to hide. Hide? But why? Aren't we already far enough from those two? Yes, but there are others who've been following us. Really? I didn't expect you to notice, but I did as soon as we started running. The only way to stop them from coming after us further is if I draw them off to the left there. That way it's away from you. But won't that mean? Yes, but remember, I need you to listen to me no matter what, okay? Fine. Alright, hop off, stay down, don't make a single sound. No matter what you hear, understood? Yes? I turn away from her and start down the hill, but she calls out to me quietly. Keep your effing voice down, for God's sake. Do you want us to be killed? Please come back to me safe. If I don't come back, you need to get out of here yourself. But I will assure you that tonight you will get home safely. How do I get out of here if you don't come back? If you keep heading in this direction, you'll reach the road that borders the forest. Once you get there, you should be able to discern where in town you are and run home. Monica should be waiting there for you. Once you get there, call the police and tell them everything. Okay. I take Sayori's head and lower it, and I'll suck and kiss her forehead. Afterwards, I quickly turn around and start running in the opposite direction of her. Oh, man. I reached a more familiar part of the forest I've been to before. This should be a good idea for an ambush. Hunkering down to a foxhole, I calm my breath and listen for my cue. Three men all holding firearms walk down the trail next to me. That's right, just a bit further. What's this on the ground? It looks like blood. Haha, knew we got him. Where is he, though? You go follow the blood trail. I knew one of us hit him. There's no way a kid like him can run for too long with that girl. What? Wait, this blood leads to a dead deer? Not only a dead deer. Huh? Nice. I slowly set the man's body onto the ground and start to walk towards where he came from. If I right to my trap. I was originally worried that more than one were going to follow, but thank God that didn't happen. I can't waste too much time with these two, as there are about 3 other confirmed people following me. Hey, what's taking so long? Yes, that's 2 more down. I can feel the rush of air as something flies past my face, hits the tree next to me. I see the kid! I dive into the bush and start to get far away from these people I can. Oh, F being quiet, just shoot the bastard! Jesus Christ, I can't get lucky like this forever. If it wasn't for these trees I'm weaving in the arbor, I would be long gone. A few more meters. Reaching a small divot in the foliage, I duck down into it and remain motionless. After a minute, my pursuers passed right by me. I need to keep moving away from Sayori. The most I can do now is hope to God she's getting out of the forest by now. How do I get out of here? It seemed like this forest just stretches on forever. Ouch, my leg still hurts a lot. I really hope Shadow's okay. Maybe I should go back and help him? He could be really hurt and I might be able to save him. No, he said he wanted me to get home. If I turn back now, I could disrupt him and he could die. So I'll do what he wants. He's doing this for me after all. And I want to prove to him that I can be strong too. All this time, Shadow's been there to protect me and keep me safe from danger. And when these guys took me, beat me, did things to me, used me to get Monica hurt, it made me realize how weak I really am. I just want to be strong like my friends, like Shadow. So I will be strong. I visibly look around for my surroundings. The dark of the night as well as the forest makes me hard to see. If I keep going the direction that Shadow gave me, I can make it out of here. When Dad and I would go camping, it always taught me that if I ever start to lose my orientation, I can look around at the way the trees are angled. All the trees are pointing in the opposite direction that Shadow told me to go. I move slowly and carefully onwards, trying to make sure no one sees me. Oh god, the gunfire keeps making me jump. It sounds like it's far away from me, but it's so loud I can't fully tell. Just ignore them, Sayori. Just ignore them. If there is still gunfire, it means that Shadow is still alive and leading them away. Please just don't be hurt. I believe in you, Shadow. You're my hero. This sting in my leg is making it a little hard to keep running, but no, I can keep going. I could be killed if I don't get out of here. Oh. Ah! My foot must have slipped in a small ditch. Ouch! As I stand up, I hear something behind me. Hello there, little lady. Haha! I turn around and see a man who's much taller than me, grabs me and comes in my mouth. No! He looks around Shadow's height. Wait, Kagan! But he's really pale and scary looking. He looks in my eyes and smiles mercilessly at them. No, get off of me! Never, you little witch. You have brought hell onto us. The Grim Reaper walks among us. He's taking our lives. So in recompense, we must take yours. You freak. He calls on top of me, my message on my right knee up and make contact with his crotch. Oh, she went for the dog shot. Oh, nice. His eyes go wide and practically pop out of his head. Pushing against him as hard as I can, I lift my legs up and place my feet against his stomach. I was deeply exhaled to receive the pain in my left eye. I pushed the man off me. He falls backwards and into the ditch, giving me a chance to get to my feet and start running. No, I know Kagan's involved in this somewhere. I guess that wasn't him. I know. The man gets up after a few seconds, starts to chase after me, screaming to get closer. Damn, he must have armor on his crotch or something, because I've never seen a dude get up that fast after getting hit there, because it hurts. Get away from me! Ignoring the sting in my left eye, I run over a hill and anticipating the drop that follows. I lose my footing and start tumbling down the hill until I feel something hard hit my head. No. My feet keep me moving despite pain I feel in my left arm. Still waving between the trees I pass. Oh, this is me. I gain more and more distance from my swords and Sayori. Once I'm sure I've lost them, I can set up another ambush. Damn it, I could actually get into one of the greener... What? I could actually get into one of the greener and more lush trees if my arm wasn't refusing to cooperate with me. Burning on my lungs with each breath I take indicates I need to stop and rest. I've been running constantly and the adrenaline is going to wear off soon. Looking around my surroundings for any place to catch my breath, I know a small cabin about half a mile to the east. Looks to be surrounded by trees, it could be a suitable place to catch my breath and rest. I get behind a tree, pick up a large sided rock and prod it in the west. The echo and sound it causes should draw my pursuers away from me. Loud and solid thumps echo through the forest, the rock hits trees, other rocks in the top soil on its way down. Keep myself low and move away from the rock's direction towards the cabin. The cabin is decrepit, abandoned, and inconspicuous in nature. After checking the busted windows looking into it, I sneak into the door and it closes behind me. Still having my hand gun at the ready, I look around the room, my eyes adjust to the pitch darkness that engulfs me. So far, so good. There is someone slumped over and leaning against the wall opposite from me. A squatter? The person looks up and their face immediately frozen into a panic. Sayori! Shadow? Sayori, what are you doing here? I try to get my voice down, looking back out the window to the forest. I tried to run away, but someone caught me. I managed to get away from him, but then he started to chase me. While I was running away, I slipped and fell down a really long hill and hit my head. When I woke up, I was really dizzy, so I tried to walk around. I found this place here. The dizziness didn't go away, so I sat down and rested my head against the wall. Then you walked in and scared me. I told her to get out of the forest. Frustration well up inside of my stomach. I run my hand through my hair and begin to think, alright, we should wait here for a bit. Everything goes well over the next hour or so, we can leave this cabin and get you home. Do you think we'll be safe? Well, if they don't find us by then, they could possibly assume we already got out of the forest, and we can use that opportunity to escape. I understand. Sayori looks around and sluts on my left shoulder. Shadow, your shoulder! Sayori's eyes focus on a large blood stain on my left shoulder, showing my upper forearm. It's nothing. I just managed to get caught while I was drawing them away from you. Is it bad? It stings, but it isn't something I haven't experienced before. We're not worrying for now. Let's just relax, stay quiet. I hold my handgun the small of my back around my waistline. Next, I gently place one of my hands on Sayori's arm and one on my back, guiding her to sit down. After a moment, make sure she's comfortable, I sit down next to her. Shadow, you look tired. That's nothing. It's just the adrenaline wearing off. What do you mean by that? It's something that a lot of people, specifically emergency service, military, and professional fighters go through. The term is called adrenaline exhaustion at my job. Your body produces a high amount of adrenaline due to time to stress, effectively ignoring essential flight or fight response. After your body exudes a lot of its constant adrenaline, it uses too much energy to become exhausted as an after effect. I guess I'm just tired from everything so far. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. I'm really tired too. My heart has been racing for a while now, and that's calmed down. I'm sleepy. After a solid minute of complete silence, Sayori breaks it. I'm sorry that I caused all this. As I look at her, she turns her head away and avoids eye contact. It was because of me that you and Monica got involved and got hurt. When she does turn to look at me, her sapphire eyes are watery with great remorse. You guys are my friends, I didn't want this to happen. Hearing her voice crack, I wrap an arm around her and pull her close. Don't apologize, not for this. You had no control over any of this, we just came to help. Monica and I care about you just as much as you care about us. We weren't about to sit around and do nothing about it. You guys... I placed my index finger on her lips, over her lips to make a quiet shushy noise. Sayori, I'm rather painfully aware of the situation we're in. Monica's safe now, and I have to get you home as well. None of this was your fault, so you shouldn't blame yourself for any of this, especially if we can to help you. I just want to go back to the days we were in the club just having fun peacefully. I know, I do too. Those days of peace and tranquility are what I long for as well. It's the reason I came to this city. I was tired of all the hell and chaos. I wanted to live a normal life where I didn't have to worry about hurting others. I'm still not sure what you do for your job, but I know you're a good person who just wants to help and protect everyone. No, Sayori, no I'm not. I wish I could tell you how I truly feel inside. About all this, about my past, about my fears. But after all I've learned, it's that I'm capable of ignoring my feelings and my hesitations. I have to stay strong for Sayori. I appreciate you, Sayori. Huh? What do you mean by that all of a sudden? I look up to you in a lot of ways. How? Well, you always seem so happy even though you struggle on the inside of your depression. Your friends are always a priority for you, and your concern for their safety and happiness is honourable. And the fact that you always want to do what is right. I find my voice cracks to finish the sentence. A tart and sour taste lingers between my words. I actually really admire it. It's not something I can do, but you do it so easily, and that's something I want to learn. Shadow, you can be sweet and caring at times too. That a fact? Yeah, like you always made sure I was okay if I was feeling sad during the club. You always made sure I wasn't alone during lunch and how we would eat together. And when the bullies started bothering me, you promised you would protect me. That's right, Kagan paid a bunch of girls to start bullying this sweet girl just so I can come in and save the day. All in an attempt to win her heart. I'm too exhausted to get upset about that, so I leave my head back against the wall and relax. I do that because I care about you, Sayori. None of the effort I've put in tonight, even the last few months, would have been put forth if it wasn't anyone but you. Ever since you started pestering me to join your club or even to walk you home afterward, I felt something with you. Like you're someone I'm able to count on in more ways than one. I haven't felt this way in a long time since I stopped my sentence right with feeling the sting of tears rolling in my eyes. Seriously, it's close to me, rest the head of my right shoulder. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You're a great friend and a great boyfriend. I don't respond. It isn't that I don't know what to say. I can't physically bring myself to speak anymore. Exhaustion begins to make each of my limbs heavier and heavier, until I could no longer move them. I close my eyes and slowly start losing consciousness. Oh, this is sad, man. And coffee makes my lungs burn more and more. My throat scratches and tears with each convulsion. I force myself to my knees and place my hands on the cold concrete floor to hold me up. I managed to throw it up. The kid's giving me the weird pills and drinks. What? And they all make me either really dizzy or really sick. I don't like it at all. My stomach turns and makes me wince and sharp pain causes me to vomit again. Oh, my body feels hot every time I puke. I've been managing to drink water from the water hose for a while, so I don't feel too sick anymore. My stomach doesn't even feel right after a few minutes. I keep having hallucinations of weird things on the walls, spiders, weird figures, shadows, which is scary. So there's no light in here to make them. I just want to cry. I want Dad to like me. I want Mum back. Oh, the dizziness is coming back. What's happening? I can't hold myself up anymore. Is that us? The sound of a loud bang and several people yelling wake me up. Drool oozes out of my mouth, puzzled to the floor. Oh, gross. I try to pick myself up off the ground, but I don't have the strength to. The sound of something really loud from upstairs startles me. What is going on up there? The door to the basement opens and my heart sinks. Oh no, what if someone is here to hurt me again? I can't move. God, they're raiding! Is that my father? I try to lift my head so I can see him, my body still refuses to cooperate. He rushes to the other side of the room and I hear something clicking like metal. I hear him stumble like he's climbing over something, forcing all my remaining strength onto my neck. I turn and face where the sound is coming from. My father is unlocking what seems to be a hidden lock that leads out of the basement. Yo, Grisha Jaeger, is that you? He slides something out and drops it onto the ground, exposing the room to the light of the moon that shines outside. Wait. I can't even speak now, I'm too weak. He doesn't even look back at me before he climbs up the basement and disappears. He left me. He left me here. Whoever is in this house could come down here and hurt me, and he left me here. How could he? Tears uncontrollably start to drip down my cheeks. Whatever is left of my heart has been torn open. I can no longer control my breathing or my tears. So there is more to his cruelty and insensitive than I expected. He leaves his own son when he's spent years torturing without so much as a glance back. I hate you. I hate you, Father. A fraction of a second, something snaps in my mind. What the hell's going on? Several pairs of footsteps walk down the stairs and around the room. What is happening? What is this? One of the pairs stops right in front of me before a flashlight shines into my face. Oh my god, there's a kid down here. He looks injured too. What? Radio above, let me know what we found. I hear a quiet static sound from one of the people standing above me. He said a kid, not two. So you already been captured? Ace, we have a child down here. You heard me correct. Male, white, looks to be pretty young and injured. Got it, I'm coming out. I'll come upstairs now. The flashlight lets me see several people who are dressed in black and have scary guns walking around the room. One's a girl with brown hair and the one who was talking on, I think she walks back up the stairs. Wait, is this his backstory of like Julia? A minute that feels like eternity later. Another girl in the same gup as the rest walks down the stairs, but she has blonde hair. Well, I'm gonna leave this one here. It seems one like the main character's backstory or something, because I think this talk about Ashley and Julia. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this crazy episode about us breaking down with Sayori in the room and trying to protect her, then yeah, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.